Hi and welcome back to Heart and Soul Homes. My name is Monica. Today I want to share with you a simple and easy way to kind of make some impact in your decor, but on a budget. Not that I'm thinking everybody's going to do decorations like I do them. I'm not saying that. But in my instance, and maybe this applies to you, maybe if you're starting out and you don't have as much, maybe some of this kind of stuff could help you. My main focus or my main point to get across to you guys is think outside the box, okay? You know, be creative. Use your mind to just be creative. And how can you do things that will make it, you know, spectacular and pretty, or exactly how you want your decorations to be. So this year, my dining room and my entry, for about the last 5 years, I've done where it's a theme. Last year we had Frozen, and then the year before, I believe we had the Nutcracker, and I don't honestly remember all the other ones. This year it is the Grinch and Whoville. And so I don't have a lot of Grinch decor or Whoville, you know what I mean, decor. So, and that also includes a Christmas tree for me. So where this might help you guys is if this is your first time year, or you're wanting to change color scheme, but you don't want to go out and buy all new ornaments and whatnot for, you know, the color scheme you want to go for. Some of these kind of things could work with that. So the first one I'm doing is I have been holding on to all these empty boxes, okay? All different sizes. I'm not gonna wrap all of them. I've already wrapped all the rest of the other ones, but I just saved these ones for the video. But I just, you know what I mean? It's just all different size boxes. And what my plan is, and you'll have to come back and see in my holiday tour, my plan is down my steps, in my entry down into the dining room. If I have enough, or I think it will look right, I'd like to go out the front door with a bunch of bright colored presents. You know, kind of like if you watch the movie The Grinch and Whoville, you know, there's Christmas trees and, you know, outside, and all the lights, and, you know, Christmas presents and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm kind of going for. Now, I don't want to go and spend, you know, I don't even know what I mean, I did buy a couple of pieces like Grinch little stands and stuff, but my idea was I've been saving all these boxes since like September. And I just went to the DollarTree and purchased for $1, or what is it, $1.25 now, all these rolls of wrapping paper. And I just did all the brights. I pretty much wiped them out. The people at DollarTree thought I was nuts, and that's okay. And I already wrapped a bunch of presents last night, and I think I used about 12 rolls last night. So we should be good. And depending on, I'm gonna wait. Okay, I have a question for everybody. Could somebody tell me, is there a problem with bows this year? Is there a lack of bows? I've been to 4 different stores and I can't find any bows. Like, you know, so I wouldn't put bows on all of them, but I'm thinking on the top one, and maybe, you know, I'm gonna use some museum glue, you know what I mean, to stick it on so it stays, or I've got double-sided tape, and I'm just thinking, you know what I mean, just going down the stairs, you know, this way, but so that they're not sliding all over the place. But on the top one, I'd like to put a bow, but I can't seem to find any. Anyhow, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wrap these up. I'm gonna just kind of show you, I might be able to show you a little bit. You know, we haven't started in this room, but I can show you kind of my vision. But this kind of thing could be great on an extra tree that you're not going to use as for presents. Putting them around the base of the tree. Maybe putting some stacked up and around a fireplace, kind of making a fireplace look cozy. That could be cute. Like your front door, like I'm doing, kind of up the walkway, as long as it obviously is covered and not in the elements. There's, you know what I mean? It's just kind of a fun way, very inexpensive. You already have the boxes. You're not going out and buying boxes. All you gotta do is tape it back up and then get some real inexpensive wrapping paper. Or, you know, if you have wrapping paper already, it could be kind of a free way. But this is going to give the wow factor. And as I'm looking at it right now, I think what I'm gonna focus on with the presents, and if I need more, I will, you know, make more, is coming down my dining room stairs and then right here coming down from the bar area. I think that will be very impactful for this room. So that's what I'm going for. I'm going for impact and a budget, because I don't want to go out and buy, you know, a bunch of stuff. Like I said, I bought found a cute, you know, he's darn near about this size, cutout, not a cutout, but it's a wood piece that I found at Hobby Lobby, like in September, because I knew this was the theme. And then the little doggy, and that's about it. Maybe some bulbs, but and I've got another little DIY that I'm gonna show you that's gonna help with the trees. So I'm gonna get on to wrapping these. I'm gonna put these over here. And I'm gonna just start wrapping, and we're gonna go from there. So let's do this.
Here we are, a cold December night, snowflakes fall, wonderful, magical, it's that time when everybody smiles, eyes are shining bright. I still remember how I used to feel. Look at us now, walking around in the snow. We do it in a very Christmas way. Soon there will be sleigh bells and Santa Claus. It's the number one most magical time of the year. Mistletoe hanging everywhere, waiting to declare that love is here in the air. We can stroll side by side all night. I'll hold your hand so tight.
Okay, so I went ahead and I finished this set that I've got right now that I didn't finish last night. So again, it's just bright colored. You know, I was thinking as I was wrapping these, it would be so pretty to do like white wrapping paper, or like the brown, like looks like a brown bag, you know what I mean? Or that kind of, if you're doing like real neutral, just to, you know, add some, you know, some embellishment around, and you don't want to spend a lot of money. You could certainly do, like I said, on a fireplace, or just buy a tree, or just, you know what I mean? Just make it, you know, a little bit extra. Maybe do some pretty ribbon. I don't know if I'm gonna do ribbon on these, just because the bright colors are so powerful as it is. I kind of want to get it down, so that's kind of something you will see on my home tour, how this all ended up. But I'm just gonna kind of stack these up and show you my idea for that, and or you know, kind of what I'm gonna do with it, and then we'll go on to the next one. So of course, you know, it's not gonna be exactly like this or whatever, but I do have, I'll show you. I've got all these that I wrapped. But I've got this tree, you know, that will be here. So I'm thinking, you know, under the tree coming down and over here coming down. So, but you get the idea. Like the other ones would not have the bows. It would just maybe, if I even do, bows would be on the top. I will put some kind of stickiness so that they can't slide around. And just kind of place them, you know, how I see to do it. And if I need more, I will wrap more. I have plenty of extra wrap, but that's just the idea of what I'm thinking. Okay, so for the next DIY I have, again, we've got a lot of bright colors. I got rid of my 12-foot tree this year, and I went ahead and bought a flocked 9-foot, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. But again, I don't want to go out and spend a lot of money on, you know, big bright bulbs and stuff like that. So I do have a lot of candy picks and stuff like that, so I'm gonna kind of go with that theme. But I was at Five Below and I found these, they're just rubber balls. And they're all the bright colors, the blue, the pink, the green, yellow. Yeah, I think that's all the colors. And what my idea was, and something like this would really fill up a space on a tree, I went ahead and made one just to see how it would look, but wrapped them up in cellophane, and then I'm just gonna stick them in the tree, you know, obviously where you can't see the ball, but, or, you know, the imprint on it, but just stick it into the tree to, you know, give it some oomph. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap these up, show you how I'm doing it, and then I'm gonna place, you know, 1 or 2 in the tree. It's not fluffed yet or anything, but just to give you that idea. So all I've got here is a roll of cellophane. This is not my open, oh yeah it is. I got this at the dollar store too. These balls I think were like $1 or $2 at Five Below. And then just some gold ribbon, just to make the little curly cues.
Remember the way that we feel. Look at us now, walking around in the snow. We do it in a very Christmas way. Soon there will be sleigh bells and Santa Claus. It's the number one most magical time of the year.
Okay, so I did a couple of them here, and this is what I'm talking about. Of course, this needs to be fluffed out, you know, and spacing and all that kind of stuff, but you can kind of see how that would really fill in, you know, a tree for very, you know, very low cost. I do have some of these bulbs that I got very inexpensively at Hobby Lobby, and I do have some picks that I'm going to use. But I just think that's such a fun addition, and I think it's so inexpensive, so easy to do, and it really makes, I think it's going to really bring an impact to this tree. So I am super excited to show you how this tree ends up this year. Super simple. Well, before I finish up these last few that I need to make, I just wanted to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope I gave you some really good ideas that you could use in your holiday decor this year. Just remember, you don't have to go out and spend a lot of money to just make some impactful statements in your decor. And if you don't want to make the impactful, you know, I'm not here to say you need to go out and buy a bunch of decorations and buy new every year. That's not what I'm here about. I'm here to just give you some ideas and show you how I do it, and that's just how I like to do it for my family. So I hope I gave you some tips and some good ideas. I hope you will come back. I am going to be starting filming my family room tomorrow, so it will go up on Wednesday, I believe. This one is a bonus video, but then the family room will go up and it'll be on Wednesday, and then I'm going to just continue working and hope to have my big home tour by the next Wednesday. We'll see. I'm working on it. So anyhow, have a great day. I appreciate you all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.